Right now. No, don't even look. Don't even look. No research.
Don't look. All right.
Top 4 teams. Off the dome.
Haven't watched or heard a single thing about college basketball this year.
This is so much better than any other way to do this. This is so great. Where are you going?
I'm going to go with obvious, well-known teams that everybody knows are going to be within those top 4. Man, some of these guys that I used to be able to go to, they're not there anymore. I'm going to go Michigan State. I always like Coach Izzo. I'm going to go Michigan State.
Pretty sure they're in it. They should be in it. Okay.
I am wearing green, though. That might have played a factor into it. I will go.
That is a Michigan State green, too.
I'm going to go Duke. I know they lost Cooper Flag last year, but I mean, they're kind of always good. I'll go Duke.
The Boozer twins.
As much as I hate
Boozer brothers.
I like the Houston coach. I like they usually play hard. Have no idea if they're any good this year, but I'm going to go Houston.
Okay. They're in it.
I'm going strictly with coaches that I know are dogs.
All right.
And I'm trying to think of one other. That's the only reason I went Izzo and the guy from Breaking Bad down there in Houston.
You're missing one other conference, one other top tier conference.
I'm not going by conferences. I'm going by coaches.
No, I'm just letting you know where you're at right now.
Rick Pitino is who I want to go with.
Yes.
I don't even know the name of the school that he's at, but I know that they play fucking hard. So I'm in. That's my final 4.
That was fun.
The only issue with your final 4 is that Michigan State and Duke, I believe, meet in the Elite 8.
Okay, so I need somebody else in a different side of the bracket.
Yeah.
What are my rankings of the teams that I just picked?
You got Duke's a 1, Michigan State's a 3, Houston's a 2, and St. John's. I'm trying to find St. John's. Sorry.
St. John's is also in the East, so 3 of your picks are in the same region.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's St. John's. Yeah. They're a 5.
Minor detail. They're a 5.
Yeah, Duke and
St. John's a 5.
Yeah, they played in the Sweet 16.
Fuck it. I'm gonna put Duke. Well, I got to see the bracket, guys. I haven't looked at this. This is our bracket. This is going very smoothly. They're a 5, so that means they're in the south side of the bracket.
Yeah.
No.
And what's Michigan State? Michigan State's a 2?
Michigan State's a 3. I pulled it up.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
So you need somebody out of the West and the Midwest.
What? No, he needs an East, South, West, and Midway. He needs...
No, he's got Houston.
Oh, no, all right, yeah. All right, he's got Houston. My bad.
We're tracking. All right. Who are you feeling out of the West?
Okay, Arizona, Villanova. I mean...
Come on, throw a dart.
I know. I'm
Texas
looking
right there, brother.
I'm not picking Texas.
Come on. I'd pick Cincinnati for you, but that's all right.
I can't say Purdue. I mean, I love the fact that they're a 2 seed.
Every year, though, right?
Yeah.
Every year.
All right.
I know.
Let's go up. I'm tempted to go with the 5s. I just always love picking Wisconsin in the brackets. I don't know why. I'm going to go Arizona. Yeah. Nobody else is really standing out. I'm going Arizona.
Put Arizona in that Final 4.
By the way, I've watched none of these teams play. All right, keep going down.
Anybody from winning their bracket challenge.
High Point back in it, baby. Let's go High Point.
Okay, now we need somebody out of the Midwest.
What's up?
Have her pick.
What's up? Do you want to pick a team? Huh? You want to pick a bracket for Dad?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Who do you think would win in a fight? This is how Dad usually does it. All right. Do you think
we're doing real sound
a Wolverine or I don't even know what Howard's mascot is. What's Howard's mascot?
Is it a Blue Devil? What is it?
Bison.
A bison or a Wolverine would win in a fight? Bison. Okay, we'll
Bisons
pick Howard.
Are bigger.
It's going to be a loser, but we're going to pick it. It's a good choice, girly. All righty. Do we think a bulldog or a man of the cloth would win in a fight? Yeah, you're right. Bulldog. Good. We'll go Georgia. All righty. Do we think that a cowboy or a bunny would win in a fight? What?
I need to tell you something.
What do you need to tell me?
Akron's kangaroos, right?
The Ruse.
Okay.
What she needs you right now?
She needs help immediately?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know that I can do that.
Let's just throw a dart at the board here.
All right. I have to go assist. We're having some issues here.
Sure.
I know. I'm coming.
You want to say Iowa State?
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
At this point, yeah.
We can finish this later. We're not going anywhere.
All right.
Okay, we're going to take a small intermission. We're going to put an ad right here.
All righty. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Reese's.
Reese's has put a whole new spin on March Madness this year. Bracket busted? They aren't just happening. They're happening for a Reese's.
Nice. Finding out your bracket is busted after round one could actually score you some free Reese's. How about that? It's not all terrible. Or it even a chance to enjoy those Reese's at the men's or women's Final Four and championship games.
Wait, what? Is it too late to tank my bracket completely and just get as many fucking free Reese's as I could possibly take? We're always waiting for our brackets to go sideways, but now it feels like a win because it could score us more Reese's.
Instead of wondering why me, it's like, why not for a Reese's?
Turn your busted bracket in for a shot at Reese's and more. Post your busted bracket, follow and tag at Reese's, Reeses, on Instagram, X, or TikTok, and use hashtag for a Reese's sweeps.
And you'll have a chance to score free Reese's and a shot to enjoy those Reese's at a men's or women's Final Four and championship games. Wow.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to U.S. residents 18 or older. Giveaway ends March 27th, 2026. See the link in the episode description for official rules.
Not going to lie, eating a Reese's at a Final Four game sounds, I don't know if there's anything that sounds better than that. Sounds fucking awesome. All right, so far I've picked 3 teams in one side of the bracket, unfortunately, so I have to pick. So I have Houston, though. We've reassessed. Now it's Houston, Arizona. Mm-hmm. I have. Let's go down.
Duke or Michigan State?
No. Okay. I want Houston, right?
They're in the South.
Oh, so Houston was already in its own.
Houston's good. Houston was your correct Final Four pick. Yeah.
Duke or Michigan State? I know I should pick Duke, but I never pick Duke. Because I kind of like
feels wrong.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I like Coach K and everything that they've done, but I know
pick against him.
It's a little bit too much. Like it's just a little too preppy.
Michigan State.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
You have
Arizona for sure. Knowing nothing for sure.
Knowing nothing. Arizona for sure.
And then
one more out of the Midwest. Some landmines in this one, though.
I should not have gotten rid of Michigan right from the get-go. Wyatt really fucked me there by picking Howard over Michigan.
Blame the child. I like it, though. I like it. It's aggressive.
Yeah. All right,
to win.
By the way, what is the mascot for Akron? It's a zip. I know that, but is that a bunny?
It's a kangaroo.
Kangaroo. That's what it was. Fuck. I knew it was something that hopped. All right. Keep going down. I guess I'll go Iowa State.
Yeah.
Nice toughness there in the middle of the country.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here we go.
All right. There's my Final Four.
Perfect. Travis, what you got?
Oh, I guess I'll go Duke, Arizona, Alabama. That was the SEC team that I liked. I liked Alabama.
There's the one sneaking through. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going. Gosh, I mean, it's just going to be Florida. Illinois. I'll go Illinois sneaking through. Make it interesting.
Well, there you have it. There's our Final Fours. Trev, should there be a punishment for the New Heights member that finishes last?
Last?
And by New Heights member, anybody in the staff. I kind of like this.
God damn.
Punishment for last place.
What do you like?
If we are doing this, I'm definitely not picking Howard to beat Michigan. I'm just going to put that. I like this idea. What is a sufficient last place bet? Hot sauce?
All right. I could do hot sauce.
Mag Dog 357, like platinum or something like that, is like 6 million Scoville units. You just take like a toothpick of that and dip it on your tongue. It'll get you.
Yeah, well, I once did the Pocky One Chip Challenge. That wasn't fun. I would say, yeah, whoever comes in dead last has to eat a whole wing dipped in that hot sauce.
I don't know that we want to go there. I was just going to do a toothpick on the tongue. You want a whole wing like that? I don't do that's
I don't want to do it. No, but that's what happens when you come in last.
I mean, are we all game for this? I also own a hot sauce company called Hank Sauce. So I don't know. I should be promoting another
Let's do
rival
Hank
hot sauce
then.
company.
Yeah, fine. Let's do Hank Sauce then.
Well, but that's going to be enjoyable. That's not a punishment. You need to have something that punishes you. It needs to be too hot. Like, that's not what Hank Sauce is. That's what Mad Dog 357 will freaking... I mean, it's designed to basically... You put a drop of that in chili, and it's going to, like, explode it.
Well, I'm not eating chili, so... Yeah, all right. I mean, yeah, you can make the bet then.
Does anybody want to weigh in on this? Is this a sufficient...
I mean, we have a lot of commenters. I think probably can come up with really fucked up stuff for somebody. I think we toss it over that.
Okay, we leave it up to... Okay, fair enough. We look forward to seeing what all of you 92%ers come up with as the loser's punishment.
Yeah.
All righty. We're going to send out the link to the men's and women's brackets one more time before they close on Thursday and Friday, obviously, because that's when the games start playing. Again, shout out to our friends at Reese's.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, Reese's. Sorry, Reese's.
Let's get to our conversation with Ryan Gosling.
Our guest today is a 6'1" actor from London, Ontario, Canada. He's a 3-time Academy Award nominee.
I've never been height checked.
A Golden Globe winner, a 4-time host of Saturday Night Live. You know him from the iconic roles of Remember the Titans, The Notebook, Lou Valentine, Drive, The Nice Guys, Crazy Stupid Love, La La Land, Blade Runner, Barbie, and now Project Hail Mary. 92%ers, he's more than just Ken. Please welcome Mr. Ryan Gosling. There we go.
Oh my God, he said 6'1". That was amazing.
Hey, we do our research here.
You had to call out Remember the Titans too, man. Don't never forget that I'm a liability.
White corner.
At the corner. I'm a liability.
That role, that in particular scene in the movie is the thing that I see called out the most. I mean, how much do you get that constantly?
It doesn't matter what I accomplish in my life. There'll be someone in the comment section that says, never forget he's an absolute liability at the corner. It doesn't matter what I do.
It's crazy.
One of the greatest actors of our generation. 3-time Academy Award winner.
He's a liability.
Yeah, by the way, you can't play corner though.
Get Petey in there.
Get Petey in there ASAP.
Well, dude, I'll tell you what you're not a liability in. This new movie, I'm not like, listen, we do a lot of these. I don't know how the fuck we're getting guys like you to come on our show. This movie is fucking awesome.
It's awesome.
Like
Thanks,
it is so great. You kill it. You're this somehow like unbelievable biologist, but also this down to earth, very relatable person who's hilarious, heartfelt. I mean, it tugs on so many of the right chords, especially with everything happening in this fucking world right now. But you, Rocky, the whole thing, man. It's so good. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
How are we feeling about it compared to everything that you've already done? Yeah.
You know, I feel like, really lucky to have made this movie because, you know, it came at a time, like Andy, first of all, like, you're right, it is a great story and these are great characters and I've removed myself from that because the reality is it was an incredible book before it was a film, right? And Andy Weir, you know, wrote this book that has become considered one of the best science fiction books of all time. Some people, you know, many people say it's like one of the best books they've ever read. So we were already hitting the ground running, you know? I mean, it's not often... I've never been a part of a film where I kind of knew people were going to like it because the book had already been stress tested, right? Like we already knew these are great characters. We already knew this was a great story. I mean, there's a pressure to that for sure.
I was about to say, man, there's great books all the time that people fuck up in movies, unfortunately.
Well, because they change them. Because they change them, right? I produced this film and I just knew that the best thing I could do as a producer was just stay close to the material, have Andy on set as much as possible, run everything by him. He has such a cool perspective, certainly in science fiction, but I think just in general right now, because he believes in people. He believes in like what we're capable of. He believes that we're capable of great things. And it's not like unearned optimism. It's not just optimism for the sake of it. You know, he reminds you in his work that like all the great innovations in human history started as impossible ideas and human beings made them possible. and that we make the impossible possible all the time. It's kind of like our thing. And that's such a unique thing to celebrate, oddly enough, right? It's like we're so inundated with like apocalyptic scenarios that it feels like they're inevitable, that it's so bleak, the future. And then he like writes this book that says, no, maybe the future isn't something to be afraid of. Maybe it's just something to figure out. And being a dad, having 2 young kids, and I feel like everything is just designed to scare them. I was so grateful just as a father to get to make a story for my kids, maybe not to be too lofty, but like for their generation, that kind of reminds you of what we're capable of as human beings. It doesn't pretend that there's not going to be problems, but that we can solve them, And anyway, he's a unique writer in that way. I think that's why people love this book so much. And so to get to spend the last almost 6 years now being around that and thinking that way and surrounding myself with people like that has been a real, just, I don't know how to say it, just a gift,
That's awesome.
Man, I love everything you just said. I really do. And it comes through in the film. It really does. The optimism and the resilience and the persistence to figure things out, and this endless, I don't know, man, it's so well done. A movie's good when like you're experiencing every emotion while you're watching it, right? Like you're laughing, you're crying, you're the height of happy, the lowest of like, man, this sucks. Like that's when you're really involved in it.
Yeah, you even in this, I think, do the laugh cry, which is really hard to get. Like you're laughing, you're crying, you're laughing, and then you go like, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to laugh and cry because I'll just get them both out at once. But these directors are really, they're so unique in that regard. Like, I don't know if you've seen their other films, but they did like 21 Jump Street and the Lego film and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and the Spider-Verse. It's like everything is so much better than it should be. They have this unique ability to kind of sneak up on you and make you feel all the things, and they're so funny. So for me, it was like, it had to be them, and this is just such a perfect marriage of material and directors, like they are just, it just had to be them.
When you were reading the book, did you see it as more like there was some comedy in it? I don't know. I can't imagine the book having this much like fun that it seems like you were having throughout the movie, though.
Yeah, Andy Weir does write. He understands that, like, well, first of all, he's like a former engineer. He is as brilliant as this character.
Oh, wow.
And so the science is very important to him, that it be accurate. Even like, it's funny, he said, I knew I was different when I was watching Titanic. And when Jack is dying, I looked up at the constellations above them in the water, and I said, those aren't the constellations that would be there.
No, that's different. That's different.
He was like, that bothered me, and I knew no one else was thinking that. I thought, I'm different. So he like, it's so dense, the science, it's so scientifically grounded that he understands that it has to be funny. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. No one's going to be able to stick with it. So he did create a lot of humor throughout it. And then we just got a lot of funny people on board. Chris and Phil are so, they're just, everybody was funny. And so everyone added their funny. And so it became, I think, funnier, but it was already there, I think, in the DNA.
That's awesome, man.
That makes sense.
You got to help me figure out some of this magic that was shot. So the whole time you're talking to Rocky, we're not giving away too much by saying Rocky, right?
No, we should talk. It's funny. It's like when we first came out with it, people didn't want us to talk about Rocky, but it's like pretending E.T.'s about a kid whose parents got divorced. It's about an alien. We gotta talk about it. So please feel free.
All right, cool. So during these scenes, are you having a conversation with yourself the whole time? Like, what's the difficulty in not really being in a scene with somebody else?
So this was what I think is the magic of the movie, is that he was there. We went puppet.
Oh,
we
wow.
We didn't go CGI. Okay. We
nice.
went full puppet.
Well, he's in the room with you.
He's there.
Yeah, all right.
And not only is he there, he's got 5 puppeteers, each operating one of his arms.
They're dressed like
ninjas. Guys, they're dressed like ninjas. They're all black, just their eyes. Like, that's not distracting at all. You know, his name's Rocky. They call themselves the Rocketeers. He rolls in with an entourage. It's like...
That is so good.
But James Ortiz is basically the lead puppeteer. And it would have been so much easier had we gone CGI, you know, but there would be no magic, right? Because he's there in the room. I can talk to him. He's moving around. We can improvise. We can take the scene in different directions. It's real. I mean, there were times that I felt like I had like an alien friend, you know, because it was so like the artistry in which they do what they do made it so real. So I think you feel it. You know, I think in the movie, it's like it is a relationship. It's not like what you're used to seeing because everything is so like effects driven now.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Sure.
I mean, it makes you feel like Rocky's all of our friends in a sense. It just blows
Rocky
my
really.
mind.
How does it feel to be a supporting actor in Rocky's film? I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. Rocky stole the show.
To a faceless Rock. You know what's funny is that he's real. Like he's been like they've been having him come to some of these junkets.
Yeah.
So they'll tell me like, oh, Rocky's here in the hotel. He was at the presidential suite at one of these hotels we stayed at recently with 24-hour security. I'm like,
he's living like a king.
This dude's changed, man. This dude has changed. He doesn't text. He's not like, I'm in town. What's up? Nothing.
Dude, I was sitting on the couch watching this, and my kids are watching like us.
Travis suddenly went quiet. That rare, thoughtful quiet. Jason looked at him and said, "What's going on in that head of yours?" And then Travis did something nobody expected. He grabbed his phone and whispered, "Should I just call her? Right now?" Jason blinked in shock. "Dude, you won't." Wyatt, sitting beside Jason with her crayons, looked up instantly, like she sensed something big was about to happen. Before anyone could stop him, Travis hit call. The room changed. The energy shifted. Even Wyatt froze with her crayon in midair. The ringtone echoed through the studio. Once, twice, and then Taylor's soft, familiar voice came through. "Hey, love, everything okay? You're live, aren't you?" Travis swallowed hard. His voice cracked just a little. "I know, but I got a question for you. A special one." Jason's mouth fell open. Wyatt's eyes went huge, like she was watching magic happen. Travis continued, "Wyatt wants to know something, and honestly, I do too." A tiny suspenseful pause filled the air. Then Travis asked the question that stopped the internet. "Would you want Wyatt to be a bridesmaid at the wedding?" There was silence. A deep, emotional silence. Even Taylor took a second to breathe. Then she said, softly, emotionally, "Are you kidding? Yes. 1,000 times yes. Wyatt would be perfect." Wyatt didn't understand all the words, but she felt the excitement. Jason whispered to her, "Aunt Taylor just said yes." And in the sweetest moment ever, Wyatt's eyes filled with pure joy. She jumped into Jason's arms, giggling, almost shaking with happiness. Taylor heard her laughter and said, "Tell Wyatt she already has her sparkly dress waiting. I love her." Travis smiled the kind of smile fans barely ever see. Soft, emotional, proud. Jason wiped his eyes, trying not to get sentimental on camera. And Wyatt, she ran to the MIC, whispering, "Thank you, Aunt Taylor." Taylor responded, "I can't wait to walk with you down the aisle, sweetheart." And in that instant, the podcast wasn't just a podcast anymore. It became a moment the entire Swift Kells family and millions of fans will never forget.